Hello there. So today we're gonna start a new video channel for my blog MilanKaRaja.com. So the idea here is that I will be making a video on each blog article, and this way I basically make content once or use it like twice, right? I get to use it for my blog as well as for the YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm going to do this in a very impromptu, spontaneous way for now. Hopefully, as I make more videos, my quality improves. So, yes, that's an interesting ad. Yeah, this is all very new for me. Please excuse my enthusiasm. But all right, let's get to the main part. How to make money on the Algorand blockchain, the topic of today's video. And this, what you see over there, is the logo for the crypto aSHIB, Algo Shiba Inu. And it's a team, I'm leading the team behind it. And yeah, I'll definitely make a video explaining more about it ahead. But for now, let's talk more on Algorand. And what is Algorand and how you can make money with Algorand? Well, Algorand blockchain is competing with the Ethereum blockchain with its smart contract technology, which makes it secure, stable, and cheap and fast. And I've been using Algorand and I've made like thousands of transactions. Actually, not thousands of transactions. I myself, due to my business in the Algorand blockchain, I've ended up creating more than like 80,000 transactions uh, on the Algorand standard asset built on the Algorand blockchain that I'm running. But yeah, I clearly am not that prepared in making this video, but that's the whole point behind this first video, to see how it goes. How much preparation I need in making videos, because as you can see, I'm a good blogger, um, but not very much in the video area for now. But anyway, so how to make money with Algorand? Here are 5 steps that you could do. One is like invest in Algorand. You can just buy Algorand and wait and watch in the long term, or you can even buy one of those various Algorand standard assets I was talking about. That's one way. But the problem with that is, since crypto is highly volatile, you could end up like losing a big amount of your assets in the short term. But in the medium to long term, it should still be good. But that's one thing you could do. But there are many other things you could do. You could start trading your Algorand standard assets, uh, create a trading bot, for example, right? Oops, why is the link not working? Oh, yeah, it works. So, if you're trading the Algorand standard assets, you would have to like research very well on all the various options available, and I would advise you to stick to uh, the Algorand USDC pairs, or the Algorand USDT pairs, or Algorand and some other top ASA pairs, because this way you focus on the best top assets or tokens built on the Algorand blockchain, which are more stable, and this way you are less prone to any risk. So that's one thing you could do. You could figure out how to build a trading bot, and the whole Algorand ecosystem is so decentralized, and there's a lot of things coming up. So yes, you could keep pushing and exploring, and you'll definitely keep finding new products on the Algorand blockchain getting released every month. And here's another option that you could do to make money on the Algorand blockchain. Like, you could put money on the liquidity pools on a decentralized exchange called Tinyman that's built on the Algorand blockchain. So the idea here is you provide liquidity for this decentralized exchange, and even in this, it's important to understand that you would have more transactions or more swaps between the top ASAs and top pairs. So let's say someone made a new token like my token aSHIB, and uh, there would probably be people selling their algos to buy some aSHIB, and you'd have trade in that pair, but you're less likely to have aSHIB transactions with other currencies. And even if you would have those pairs, they would not be that profitable. Hence, due to with this market forces, what you tend to see is everyone wants to put their money in the top pairs, and this led to a situation on Tiny Man, if you ask me, from my observations, that you'd see uh, just liquidity pair or liquidity pools between the top liquidity pools of each ASAs with Algorand or US stable coin, but you wouldn't have liquidity pairs between different smaller ASAs. And because it is not profitable, and no one would want to go and stake on those pairs because they would see lesser transactions. And that is how the whole idea of aSHIB came over. This was aSHIB was started out for fun, maybe by the creator, but then as it was trading very cheap, and I managed to like uh, gather a big quantity of it and gain some control and ensure some stability in this currency. And then my plan was to use all my financial risk management experience and trying to uh, capitalize on uh, the inter ASA trading, which is not being facilitated because of, it's like uh, it's like having airways to small towns where no one hardly travels, and that is and like no major airways wants to invest in those lines. But here aSHIB plans to exclusively focus on those currency pairs to facilitate, to benefit from any trade between those price differences between those pairs. And so that was the whole idea behind getting serious with aSHIB. But yeah, so uh, that was one thing. Now, to further explain this whole thing about aSHIB, let's get to this point: develop Web3 on the Algorand blockchain. So this is where aSHIB actually comes into play. You could mint a token like aSHIB, and uh, you could put it up on the exchanges, on Tiny Man, and you could like make a logo for it and do your marketing for it and airdrops, conduct do all that. It's quite an ordeal and requires a lot of work and effort. Uh, and once you are done with all that, you would still have to have a proper business case for your coin. What does it do? Is it so it cannot be like a replacement for Bitcoin, a source of value that's already there. uh, like Algorand adds value to Bitcoin. It allows you to wrap Bitcoin and make transactions much cheaper, in a much cheaper way, and that's what uh, I think they're doing it in El Salvador. They're wrapping Bitcoins, and banks are transacting these wrapped Bitcoins on the Algorand blockchain. So Algorand's got its use case. Bitcoin has its use case for being the first crypto out there and store of value, and yeah, like completely decentralized and all that. Ethereum introduced the smart contracts, but Algorand smart contracts were uh, also carbon negative and better than the Ethereum smart contracts. But the only problem with that with Algorand is it kind of came in later after and most developers right now, they're all like familiar with Ethereum technologies, all the solidity and all that, and they're all into that stuff. And the Algorand thing, it's all happening pretty much. A lot of it started like pretty much last year, I would say. A lot of hype. I came to know about it last year, and I've been all working on it from last year. So yes, you can make your own token. You would maybe make a smart contract app, find a business application for your token. A lot of things to do. uh, I'm working on it. I'll probably make another video next on what I did about that. And then finally you can blog about your Algorand Web3 experience. That's what I did like yesterday morning. And I'm going to add another point here about blogging about your Algorand Web3 experience. So I think a blog works well, but if there's some commentary like this on top, I think yeah, because my commentary was not really. I mean, I did focus on some of the stuff I wrote on the blog, but I haven't covered like all of it because it's all been very impromptu. It's just been like the writer's uh, spontaneous opinions on his blog post. But yeah, as you can see, I've kind of improved my blogging skills a bit, and I'll be making I'm actually enjoying talking like this because it's gonna help me with. I'm also doing some job interviews currently, so I think this would be good practice to be able to like express yourself in words, not just on your blog but also in video. So I'll be practicing this, and yes, thank you again. Hope you enjoyed this blog review, and we're gonna be doing a lot more blog reviews. We're gonna dig deep. We're gonna improve quality. We're gonna get into everything. We're gonna get some community going here. All right, people. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you. Ciao.